Good day, everyone. Welcome back to the discussion with Carol Switzer, the OCEG co-founder, and Lee Dietmar, the OCEG fellow, on the top 25 questions leadership must ask about GRC for artificial intelligence. This time, the discussion focuses on 3 questions related to strategy. Hello, Carol and Lee. It's a very good day to meet you again for the discussion of the 25 questions leadership must ask about GRC for artificial intelligence that are related to strategy, which consists of 3 questions. Since the 3 questions are interlinked one to another, may I post them all together and then invite you, Carol, to elaborate the depth and insight of those 3 questions respectively. And then Lee to explore a kind of visualization or example on what possible answers to those 3 questions, especially from the board members' perspective and or practicing professionals at C-level. To remember about the question, allow me just to outline again the 3 questions as follows. The first question is, do we know which business unit, department, or functions are already using artificial intelligence, and in what ways and for what purposes? The second question, how does artificial intelligence fit into our strategies and plans for the next years? And the third question, how will we monitor the performance of our artificial intelligence models and evaluate their impacts? And what methods and metrics we'll use to measure success and identify areas for improvement? Please, Carol, to share your in-depth and all insight of those 3 questions respectively, and Lee interactively to give a kind of visualization or example of what possible answer to those 3 questions from the perspective of practicing professionals at C-level and all board members.
Hi, Anton. Great to be with you again. These are all really important questions. I think it would help if we take them one by one. When it comes to strategic planning for the use of AI, it is critical to know who is already using AI in the organization and how they're doing so. And one thing that's particularly important is knowing whether anybody is using personal accounts for open source AI like ChatGPT. And if they are they even telling anybody that they're doing it? This is something that can really create a lot of risk. But overall, we want to be able to see who is using various types of AI, where, and for what purposes. So Lee, what sort of answer do you think we look for when we send out this question?
Thanks, Carol, and hello, Anton. Good to be with you again. And greetings to our audience. Carol, you're right. Having a good understanding of where AI is used is foundational for being on top of this. So what types of answers would we expect to get from the market? From organizations not yet doing a good job of governing AI, their answer might sound something like this. Well, we're not entirely sure which business units are using AI or the extent of its application. There hasn't been a tracking or reporting mechanism in place to help us understand where AI is being used. Now, what will the answer sound like when organizations are on top of this, really doing a good job of governing AI? That answer will sound something like this. We have a comprehensive inventory of all business units, departments, and functions using AI. This is tracked in a centralized system which details the specific AI applications, the source of data, the purpose of the AI, and oversight mechanisms. Better answer.
Our second question about how the use of AI is being built into our plans and strategies for the coming year or years is equally important. I think this is where you see whether the hard thinking has been done yet, or whether questions about the use of AI in the immediate term to address immediate needs are the only things that are being dealt with. What do you think we should look for, Lee, to demonstrate that that long range thinking that is so essential has really been undertaken.
Thanks, Carol. So, what types of answers would companies be giving to this question? How does AI fit into our strategies and plans for the next years? Well, let's use the same construct I did before. For the companies not yet where they want to be, the answer is going to sound something like this. AI is something we've heard a lot about, and we have some teams experimenting with it. However, we haven't yet formally integrated it into our strategic plans for the upcoming years. Now, once they have arrived and are on top of it, here's what their answer is likely to sound like. AI is essential to our strategic roadmap for the next few years. We have identified key areas where AI can drive value, enhance customer experience, and improve operational efficiency. We've established governance structures and risk management processes to ensure its responsible and effective deployment across our organization. Better answer.
So the third question on strategy, the one about how we monitor and assess using metrics to see the success and also places for improvement in the use of AI, goes to the heart of GRC and why it is so important to make sure that we establish a program that actually can be monitored and can be measured. If you aren't able to do that, you will not be able to present any kind of reports about the success of AI or make any determinations about what needs to be changed. So Lee, what should we see in answers to this very important question?
Thanks, Carol. The question of monitoring our AI performance. We'll continue with the same construct. If you're not there yet, your answer might sound something like this. We have some metrics in place for some projects, but there isn't a standardized approach across our organization for monitoring AI model performance. We mostly rely on the individual teams to report any issues or evaluate their success. Okay, fast forward. Now we've arrived and we're on top of this. What's our answer sound like? Something like this. We've established a robust monitoring framework for our AI models. It encompasses technical performance metrics and impact assessments. This includes real-time performance monitoring, regular audits, and validation of model predictions. Additionally, we've set up periodic reviews to ensure that models align with our ethical guidelines and business objectives. Feedback loops have been implemented to capture learning and drive continuous improvement. Now that's the answer we'd like to hear.
Thank you very much, Carol and Lee, for the elaboration and visualization. Now, allow me to express my gratitude to both of you, Carol and Lee, for making this discussion very useful to all of us. And all to our audience, we do hope that such discussion give us a better understanding about the interlink between strategy and artificial intelligence from the perspective of governance, risk management and compliance, or GRC in short. See you on the next discussion about governance aspect in the context of what leadership must ask about GRC for artificial intelligence. See you again, everyone, in the next discussion series. See you.